everybody. Welcome to Live at 4. It's Friday. Well, you and I are excited about that. That was a little quiet. It's Friday.
There we go.
It's been a great week. Yeah. I've loved working with you. Thank you for your help.
We have fun together, I think.
Yes. Mark will be back on Monday. He went to see Barry Manilow last night in Las Vegas.
A lot of good pictures that he's posting.
I can't wait to hear the stories. That'll be coming up on Monday. But here's what's making news on this Friday. Did you get the Pfizer vaccine? Well, if so, you might be eligible for a booster, but it depends. We've got questions and answers in just a moment.
Plus, a veteran letter carrier, who is a U.S. Army veteran too, is now in charge of the Postal Service in Madison. We'll show you the changes she's making when it comes to delivering your mail.
Plus, winter is coming and kids need coats. We're trying to pack a truck full of them. Find out where you can go tonight and help out the cause. Let's take a look outside today. A little cloudy here on the west side of Madison. This was taken earlier, though. That's a beautiful shot. The colors are really going.
Yeah, you do not need your winter coat just yet.
Not yet. A little rain for football tonight. Those are the weather words. Austin Kopnitsky is on the weather patio. Hi, Austin.
Hello. And you know, today is so far near perfect, but if you could hear those winds whipping around me, that's going to be the one factor that really does hold us back just a little bit. Now, our current temperatures are actually quite warm. We're looking at mid to upper 70s for most of us, and even some mid 80s in Janesville right now. 84 degrees currently, but notice here towards the left side of your screen, that's where we're starting to see those 60s returning, and that's because that next cold front is not too far away at all. But our wind speeds, again, this is the one factor that so far today has really held us back. It is quite breezy outside, between around 10 and 20 miles per hour as well. Now, that's going to dial back just a little bit here for tonight. Another slightly breezy day ahead of us for tomorrow, but our Doppler track is showing that next round of showers that are making their way into western Wisconsin right now, and we are looking at that shower chance, unfortunately, right around game time here for some Friday night football, but we will have a full extended forecast and what to expect with these rain showers, when they're going to clear out, and just a near perfect end to this forecast after we get through today. You don't want to miss it, so I'll have details on that coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Austin. Well, now we have some breaking news. A multi-vehicle crash has closed all lanes of Highway 19 near Garden Prairie Farms in Sun Prairie. This is a live look at what's happening. Dane County dispatchers said 4 ambulances were sent to the scene. They didn't have any immediate information about the extent and number of any injuries. The lane closures are expected to last 2 hours. You can find more information on our website, channel3000.com, or stay with us for the 5 o'clock newscast.
Well, booster shots and who should get them have been a moving target in the past 24 hours.
The CDC is now recommending Pfizer booster shots for more people than initially thought. Tahlil Mohadeen shares what this could mean for you.
The CDC's director, Rochelle Walensky, actually went against her own advisory committee to align with booster shot recommendations made by the FDA. With the change, the CDC is now recommending the booster for people aged 65 and older, those living in nursing homes, people with underlying medical conditions, and people who work at jobs that put them at higher risk to get COVID. SSM Health's VP of Pharmacy Services, Mo Kabrat, says the expanded eligibility isn't just about risk of illness. It's also about strengthening healthcare.
It takes healthcare workers away from their jobs, and we want them to stay in their facilities taking care of patients. And if a booster shot can allow us to do that and prevent even the mild illness, then it is worth recommending.
Some pharmacies, such as Hy-Vee and CVS, are already offering the booster shots for people who are eligible. But SSM Health and Public Health in Madison and Dane County are waiting on additional guidance from the Wisconsin Department of Health before moving forward. Just a few minutes ago, the DHS Secretary-designee released a statement essentially asking people to be patient while the department analyzes the CDC's information. Not everyone waiting, though. We'll explain tonight at 5.
Tahlil, thank you. Well, a new postmaster was sworn in for the city of Madison this afternoon.
Diana Nygaard stood in the Capitol Rotunda to take her oath of office as Madison postmaster. Up until now, she had been the officer in charge at the Madison Post Office. In her new position, she oversees the Madison Post Office installation, which includes 11 facilities, 7 city and rural delivery offices, and 4 detached retail units. During the ceremony, she discussed the changes that she implemented when she took charge.
To just work with the employees, treat them with dignity and respect, be nice to them, train them, ask them what they needed, care, give them the tools and the resources. So management and the union and our peer mentors work together to do that.
Nygaard is a proud veteran, having joined the United States Army in 1987 and began her mail career in 1997 as a casual mail handler in Grand Rapids.
At least one person was hospitalized this morning following a 2-vehicle rollover crash on County Highway PB. The call came in at about 8 a.m. with one car ending up on its roof. According to dispatchers, 2 ambulances were sent. Crews with the Dane County Sheriff's Office, Belleville Police Department, and Belleville Fire Department responded. Dispatchers said there was road blockage at the scene.
Police have identified the gunman who opened fire in a supermarket near Memphis, Tennessee.
They say 29-year-old UK Tang shot 15 people, killing one shopper before taking his own life. People inside the Collierville Kroger store scrambled yesterday after the sounds of gunshots. Cell phone video appears to capture one of those shots and the chaos unfolding at the store. Police arrived 4 minutes after the gunman opened fire.
The employees and even the customers knew what to do. There was run, hide, fight. They secured themselves. We removed people from freezers, closets, hiding between pallets of groceries.
The alleged shooter was found dead from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was a third-party vendor for Kroger who worked at the store on a daily basis. The motive for the shooting is unknown.
Roughly 10 months after the 2020 presidential election, a Republican-led recount in Maricopa County, Arizona has confirmed President Biden's win. Millions of dollars were spent on the hand recount of more than 2 million ballots. In the end, the recount added a few hundred more votes to President Biden's victory over former President Donald Trump. Arizona's state Senate president said the goal of the review was to improve the state's election laws, while a bipartisan group of county election officials have called the process a sham.
This entire sham was built on a lie. They knew it was a lie, and they forced everyone to suffer months and months of this tomfoolery.
President Biden is the first Democrat to win Arizona in more than 2 decades.
In celebration of the legendary sportscaster's 50-year anniversary as the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers, Governor Tony Evers has declared tomorrow as Bob Uecker Day. Uecker was the first Milwaukee native to sign with the Milwaukee Braves back in 1962. And after a season with his hometown team, Uecker went on to play for the St. Louis Cardinals, where he helped the team secure their 1964 World Series win. Following his retirement from the MLB, Uecker returned to Milwaukee and started his career as the Brewers broadcaster in September 1971.
That is so well deserved.
Yeah, good for him.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, we'll be joined by the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
We'll talk about how cancer patients can navigate COVID-19 and protect themselves.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need. And we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Living longer is possible and proven with Kisqali when taken with a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor in premenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant, or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Kisqali is not approved for use with tamoxifen. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Everyone remembers the moment they heard, "You have cancer," how their world stopped, and when they found a way to face it. For some, this is where their KEYTRUDA story begins. KEYTRUDA, a breakthrough immunotherapy that may treat certain cancers. One of those cancers is advanced melanoma, which is a kind of skin cancer where KEYTRUDA may be used when your melanoma has spread or cannot be removed by surgery.
KEYTRUDA helps your immune system fight cancer, but can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion or memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching or flushing. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant, had or plan to have a stem cell transplant, or have had radiation to your chest area or a nervous system condition.
Today, KEYTRUDA is FDA approved to treat 16 types of advanced cancer and is being studied in hundreds of clinical trials, exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. KEYTRUDA from Merck. See the different types of cancer KEYTRUDA is approved to treat at KEYTRUDA.com and ask your doctor if KEYTRUDA can be part of your story.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by your neighbors and voted Best of Madison 2 years in a row. Best kitchen and bath design, Best roofer. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself and save 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, Tiger King is returning to Netflix.
Well done. The streaming service announced yesterday it is working on Tiger King 2. The second season of the docuseries has already been shot and is slated for release sometime this year. Tiger King Murder, Mayhem, and Madness told the story of Joe Exotic, who kept big cats in Oklahoma, and his murder-for-hire plot against Carol Baskin, the owner of a rival facility. The docuseries created a lot of buzz for Netflix. I think it was the most watched thing over the pandemic. And it also made some people involved in the show overnight celebrities.
It's really a time capsule, because when the pandemic started, everyone was watching that show.
Well, and it's a real story, too, which is kind of makes it more intriguing.
And it got weirder by every episode. Okay. It's me, Star-Lord? Well, yeah, that's right. Video game icon Mario will be voiced by Guardians of the Galaxy star Chris Pratt in an upcoming Super Mario Brothers animated film. Pratt says portraying the Italian plumber is a dream come true, since he played the arcade game as a child. He got his permanent name and new job as a plumber in 1983 for the game Mario Brothers, but it was 1985's Super Mario Brothers that cemented his popularity. Nintendo says for the animated film, not released until December 2022, Anya Taylor-Joy will voice Peach, Charlie Day will voice Luigi, and Jack Black will portray villain Bowser.
Well, news from Nike that showed a downbeat sales forecast tempered investors on Wall Street today. Shares were a big drag on the Dow and the S&P after Nike warned of delays during the holiday shopping season. The Dow gained 33 points, the Nasdaq lost 4, and the S&P was up 6 to end the work week. Well, there has been a constant stream of new information about COVID-19 vaccines and booster shots, especially for those with compromised immune systems.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society hears from patients every day, and they're sharing some important advice with everyone else.
Earlier, I talked to the Chief Medical Officer at LLS, Dr. Gwen Nichols. Dr. Nichols, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Susan.
Boy, you know, it is difficult enough dealing with cancer, physically and emotionally. And then you add a pandemic on top of that. And that's a lot. I mean, sometimes I would think for some people that might almost be too much to bear. What are your recommendations for people who have cancer or who are immunocompromised?
Well, you're absolutely right. It's a double whammy, and so people are really under a lot of stress. Our recommendation at LLS is get vaccinated and act unvaccinated. Well, why do we say that? Well, we had thousands of patients join us in a registry this year to learn about the safety and the effectiveness of vaccines. And these wonderful patients, these citizen scientists, helped us learn that the vaccine is absolutely safe for blood cancer patients. It does not affect your cancer or your cancer treatment. And that really is important news and important information that patients should not hesitate to get to their doctor and get their therapy and get their vaccines.
As a matter of fact, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has been studying the response that blood cancer patients have been having to the vaccine. What are some of the most important findings?
Well, besides the safety, the most important finding is that 75% of the patients, and this is thousands of patients that agreed to be part of this survey, responded fully to the vaccine. And that's good news, that they should have the same protection that all of us get from the vaccine. But unfortunately, full 25% of patients don't make enough antibody to the vaccine, either because of their disease or because of the treatments they're getting. And so this is important information because people may think they're safe and start loosening up their guidelines, loosening up and not being as safety conscious, and they are at high risk of hospitalization and death if they get COVID, especially if they are immunocompromised and don't make enough antibody.
When you're going through cancer treatment, you already have a lot on your plate, and now there's a lot of discussion about third shots or booster shots. What are your recommendations about that for people that are battling cancer?
Well, the great news is these same citizen scientists, many of them went out and got boosters even before it was approved. They went and got another vaccine because they were concerned when they learned that 25% of them don't make enough antibody. And so we learned from those patients because they shared their information with us. And we just published a study that shows that a full 50% of those patients I was talking about that don't make the antibody after 2 shots do make some antibody after a 3rd shot. So we are encouraging immunocompromised people to go forward and get that talk to your doctor, but get that 3rd shot because it really can help the people, even the ones who didn't make antibody after the first vaccination round.
We talked about just the physical demands, but also the emotional challenges that you go through when you're battling cancer. And the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society does amazing work to support patients, their families, and their caregivers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, and thank you for mentioning that. We want everyone to know that we have a wide variety of free resources for patients and for the unsung heroes, the caregivers, and for survivors. Information about the disease, about treatments. We have support groups. We have mental health. We have nutritional information. We have all kinds of resources, financial assistance. People can really be struggling when they're getting their therapy and afterwards. And we want people to take advantage of this. It's available online and also through in-person information specialists.
That's the most important thing to know, that you can get through anything in your life as long as you know you're not alone. And there is a lot of support out there for people, so that's really reassuring to hear. Dr. Nichols, thank you so much for your time. Thanks to you for all you do. Continued success. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate you helping us spread the word, Susan.
It's a wonderful resource. If you want more information, go to lls.org.
A lot of people having to juggle cancer and COVID, and it's not easy.
Yeah, even regardless of whether it's blood cancer or any kind of cancer, there's a lot of support out there for people.
Great interview. Well, coming up next on Live at 4, our sports director, Zach Hanley, is going to join us for Badgers versus Irish at Soldier Field.
It's a big one this weekend in Chicago. It's the first time they've faced each other in almost 50 years. We have a preview coming up after Austin's First Warn forecast.
The Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Family is just very important.
She's my sister, and we depend on each other a lot.
She's the rock of the family. She's the person who holds everything together.
It's a battle, you know, I'm gonna be there.
KEYTRUDA and chemotherapy. Been treated my cancer with 2 different types of medicine.
In a clinical trial, KEYTRUDA and chemotherapy was proven to help people live longer than chemotherapy alone. KEYTRUDA is used to treat more patients with advanced lung cancer than any other immunotherapy. KEYTRUDA may be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment. If you have advanced non-squamous non-small cell lung cancer and you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene, KEYTRUDA helps your immune system fight cancer, but can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, confusion or memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching, or flushing. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant, had or plan to have a stem cell transplant, or have had radiation to your chest area or a nervous system condition.
It feels good to be here for them.
Living longer is possible. It's true. KEYTRUDA from Merck. Ask your doctor about KEYTRUDA.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside. But if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on the inside. It's true. If you have diabetes, you know high blood sugar is the root of the problem. But that excess sugar can cause the blood vessels to be seriously damaged. And when that happens, this could happen: vision loss or even blindness. That's right. Diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of blindness for adults in the U.S. But even though you can't see it, there is something you can do about it. Remember this: now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is an incredibly important part of your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Just say to yourself, "Now I see." Then go see an eye care specialist. Visit nowic.com to get the facts about diabetes, your eyes, and what you can do next to take control of your sight. Brought to you by Regeneron.
Huge mattress savings are happening now during the Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 65% off. Pay as little as $20 per month on top brands with 6 years no-interest financing, plus $300 in free furniture. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Well, take a look at this. Waiting for the results of an important test can be excruciating. I love this. Amanda screams for joy as she checks the computer to find out she passed the Florida bar exam. She invited her parents, Beatrice and George, to share in the big moment. Amanda just graduated from law school in May. She took the test in July, and she finally got the results this week. That is one of my biggest regrets, that I did not record my son when he got his college application. When he was opening his letter from UW-Madison, I missed it. I didn't roll on it.
Well, you wanted to be in the moment, though.
Yeah.
So you got to enjoy that. So.
But actually, I think he got it by email, so I don't know if that would have worked anyway. Well, the last Friday in September is known as Save the Koala Day.
That's a day to educate the public about the importance of conserving the koala's natural habitat. Hey there, look at that little nose. Well, even though they're called koala bears, the koala isn't a bear, it's a marsupial. It carries its young in a pouch pouch and lives in eucalyptus trees. And they grow up to 3 feet tall and weigh anywhere from 9 to 30 pounds. According to the Australian Koala Foundation, there are less than 100,000 koalas in the wild. Oh, they're cute.
Oh, they definitely
Just
are.
having a snack. That's me on the weekend.
Yeah,
just
right. Me
lounging
too.
and eating.
Me too. Let's see here. Are we going to go to Maddie? Okay. I was just talking to my producer. Sorry, I'm not talking to myself. There are a few things that haven't changed with the pandemic, and in some ways, honestly, have only gotten worse. A lot of people are still in need of basics like food, shelter, and here in Wisconsin, a lot of people still need coats during the winter.
Well, that's why we here at News 3 Now have teamed up with Klinky Cleaners in a program we call Coats for Kids, and today we're trying to pack the truck. Madeline O'Neill is live at Klinky Cleaners to tell us more. Hey, Maddie.
Brady and Susan, yes, I am here. We're here at Klinky Cleaners on North Gammon Road, kind of on that line of Middleton and Madison. Now, I want to show you this truck behind me. So, all day in collaboration with the Community Action Coalition, we've been working to gather these donated coats, and we are, as you can see, fitting with the name, packing the truck here. They think it's maybe about 200 donated coats and a lot of brand new ones as well, which is great. Now, of course, any coat is appreciated, but really the push this year is for children's-sized coats, and the goal is to get to 6,000 throughout this whole promotion going on here today. Now, it's tough to believe we're already thinking about coats when it's such a nice, warm fall day, but of course, as we know here, winter comes really quickly. So if you want to come by and donate a coat, they will be out here until 6:30 tonight trying to pack this truck, but if you can't make it tonight, this entire donation goes until October 9th, so feel free to stop by any Klinky Cleaners and donate any coat you've gotten. If you don't have any packed away in storage, there is an Amazon wish list as well. We have a link to that on our website, so feel free to stop on by and say hi tonight anytime until 6:30.
Oh, very nice. Thank you very much, Maddie.
Thank you, Maddie. If you're heading to Friday night football, you might need a light coat.
Yeah.
Maybe a raincoat.
Yeah, I would say a raincoat more than anything here, because we are going to see that chance for some showers to move through the area, but also a small possibility of a thunderstorm as well. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll have more details coming up after the break.
Vytense Golfland now offers 2 indoor golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play over 100 championship golf courses with unmatched golf swing data and visualization. Or play other sports and games using real sports equipment. The Vytense Golfland simulator suites provides a fun indoor entertainment experience.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $4,262 on select models.
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Let's kick Ken's ache and burn into gear.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Those drops will probably pass right by me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief. Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Be proactive about managing your symptoms by talking to your doctor about twice daily Xiidra like I did.
I prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
Feeling trapped by your expensive cell phone plan? Here's the key. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Keep your phone and number with the same great coverage as the big carriers. Escape to a no-contract $20 a month plan with talk, text, and data. It's easy to connect. With our award-winning customer support team, no sleight of hand is required. Call, go online, or visit Target to get your new SIM card or phone today.
Vitense Golfland now offers the new Top Tracer mobile system. Track your shots from grass and mat tee areas for free from your cell phone. Record your golf swing with stats provided. Play games like Capture the Flag. Have golf range entertainment fun with Top Tracer at Vitense Golfland.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Now, over these last few hours, we've seen more and more cloud cover actually sneaking into our area. Live look outside at our Edgewater Skycam, and it's showing just that. But not only that, Skycam's starting to bounce around a little bit as those breezy conditions have also made their way into our area. Now, showers are looking pretty likely here for some of us. Isolated thunderstorm also a possibility this evening, but it's not very likely as of right now. Most of the precip that we're looking at is just going to fall in the form of some light to moderate showers. And then we stay mild here for this next week into the following weekend, and dry conditions take over. The rain chance that we're looking at over these next few hours, that is the rain chance in our forecast. That's the only one that we're looking at right now. Unfortunately, it's falling right at the beginning of Friday Night Lights. Now, again, right around kickoff, that's going to be, unfortunately, right around our best time to see some of those showers moving through. Towards the end of the game, it does look like most of us will start to dry things out. Again, isolated storm is possible, but it's not very likely as of right now. I do think all these games are going to go on without a hitch here later on tonight. But grab the rain gear if you are going out. You're planning on sitting there in the bleachers for some time. You're going to get wet if you do have those showers moving through your area. So it'll be a good idea just to bring that rain gear just in case one of those showers make their way through your community. And then afterwards, it's going to turn pretty cool. But now you take a look at our Doppler track, and even around Prairie du Chien, these were some decently heavy rain showers right around Decorah, but just within the span of a few miles, it's already fallen apart as it's moving into the dry air that we currently have overhead. So that means here for us, we're just expecting that chance for a few of these showers to hold on as they pass through, but that's just going to be that, just a few showers here and there. Future track shows this all clearing out here by the time we do reach around 8, 9, 10 p.m. here for tonight. And then the cloud cover, it's going to quickly fall off behind it. That's going to help to bring down our temperatures quite a bit. We could expect some mid-40s to start off tomorrow morning. And then you look at our rain chances over the next 10 days. We really just don't have rain chances for the next 10 days. We're looking exceptionally dry overall. But a quick peek at temperatures. Most of us, again, are in those 70s. We have 84 in Janesville right now, but those cooler conditions on the way with that cold front. It might not bring a ton of overall rainfall, but it is going to cool down our temperatures overall. Tomorrow's high about 67 degrees. Afterwards, nothing but sunshine. Just a near perfect forecast that we're looking at here. A lot of sun, temperatures now looking to be in the mid to even upper 70s, and possibly some lower 80s here by the time we reach Wednesday.
Looks great. Beautiful stretch. Austin, thank you. Notre Dame and Wisconsin head to Chicago's Soldier Field this weekend in one of the more intriguing non-conference matchups this season.
Well, the Badgers enter the game a solid favorite in this one, but will the Fighting Irish have a few surprises to show off in the Windy City this weekend?
Sports director Zach Hanley joins us now to preview the game. Hi, Zach.
Hey, guys. Pretty big game on Saturday, huh?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the atmosphere of this one. Soldier Field in Chicago. These two teams haven't played each other in a long time.
Yeah, it's I think like 1964 or something like that. But you know, remember the last time the Badgers played at Soldier Field, 2011. Good thing Gary's not here because they played Northern Illinois. They beat that Northern Illinois team 49-7, and they racked up over 600 yards of total offense. So hopefully they replicate that performance.
Well, and Graham Mertz has yet to throw a touchdown, or a tutty, as we say in sports. I don't know if you've heard that. But is that a cause for concern?
Well, I mean, 2 games in, you're like, how come he's not throwing touchdowns? But you look at the last game against Eastern Michigan, they didn't need to throw because they were just running wild. I think they ran for 352 yards against Eastern Michigan. But then you think back to Penn State, if he throws that touchdown pass, they win the game. So maybe a little cause for concern, but they opened the ball up. He threw the ball, you know, a little bit more against Eastern Michigan, and with the bye week that they had, you expect him to throw at least 1 touchdown.
I really wonder what it's going to be like, too, for Jack Cohn. Of course, he played for the Badgers last season, and now he's the starting quarterback for Notre Dame and playing his former teammates. What do you expect to see there?
Yeah, that's in a word a little weird because you think of Jack Cohn, you think of Badger starting quarterback. He had 18 starts, went 12-6, led him to the Big Ten West title and the Rose Bowl. Then last year he got hurt, transferred. Now he's at Notre Dame. The guys were, to the guys, it's just football. When we're playing football, he's the opponent. We're gonna try to tackle him. Something that the Badger defense said they weren't allowed to do because you don't want to touch the quarterback. But when 3 games with the Irish, he's thrown for 8 touchdowns. So at Wisconsin, he was calm, cool, and collected under center. So far with Notre Dame, he's calm, cool, and collected under center. So that's the big storyline. It's not Jack Cohn versus Graham Mertz, but it kind of is.
All right. Well, thank you, Zach. And Zach's the one who taught me the term tutty. So.
No. That's all you, Brady.
Thank you, Zach.
All right, Zach. Thank you so much. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the movie The Guilty, starring Jake Gyllenhaal on a very bad day.
Then at 5, Paisans is still closed after the building it occupies was declared structurally unstable 2 weeks ago. Brad Hamilton has an update from the owner.
The Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Get great offers from GM Financial and $1,750 cash allowance on Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Fur, you won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So take Allegra before allergy symptoms take over you. And for kids, try allergist-recommended non-drowsy children's Allegra.
Fall weather is right around the corner, and Menards has what you need to prepare your lawn. Applying fall lawn food to your yard will help prepare it for winter dormancy and will ensure a healthy lawn in the spring. This 17-pound bag of Menards premium lawn food covers up to 5,000 square feet. Save 11% on all Menards premium lawn food. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Join Anytime Fitness for just $1 now through October 12th. Anytime Fitness gives you 24/7 support with expert coaching on all things fitness, nutrition, and everything in between. Now through October 12th, join for just $1. Visit AnytimeFitness.com today.
You can't miss the Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes. On now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off top brand appliance doorbusters. Plus no interest financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Tonight at 6, the Pfizer booster has been approved, and there's a lot of confusion out there. We'll tell you who's eligible and where you can go to get your shot.
Plus, a quick chance for showers passing through just in time for Friday Night Football. That's going to lead to a really pleasant weekend, though. We'll look at your full forecast.
And restaurants are making a rebound. We have the numbers tonight at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 4. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Actor Jake Gyllenhaal stars practically alone in his latest movie.
Rick Damagello reports.
911, this is emergency operator 625.
I've just been robbed.
Okay, sir, I need to know where you are. Last name?
Is this the fire department?
No, ma'am, you've reached 911, but I can connect you to fire. Just hold the line.
Jake Gyllenhaal portrays a 911 operator in The Guilty.
I just want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
Just up for a drive, sweetie, okay?
Is there someone with you?
With several off-screen and just a handful of on-screen co-stars, Gyllenhaal is in the majority of shots of the film.
To me, it's a movie about listening, honestly. And though the movie plays on me for a lot of it and on my face, I think inevitably, pretty early on, the audience's imagination should switch on, and the sounds, this is a heavy sound movie, starts to play in their own mind. And you start to picture what he's picturing and what he's going through and how he can see things.
All movies are challenging, right? To make a movie is challenging. But this one had a lot of particular things like the height of COVID and all sorts of things going on. As far as the keeping it intense and the thriller of it all, because it is about listening, and every little thing you say gives something away.
There is a scared little girl whose mother has been abducted.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
That looks pretty good.
It does look good.
Love a good thriller. Well, The Guilty opened in limited release in theaters today, and then it debuts next Friday on Netflix, October 1st.
We'll see what Will Loper thinks about it on Monday. Coming up next on Live at 4, we go backstage with Michael Bruno.
He takes us behind the scenes at A Woman Is. That's next on Live at 4.
One of our favorite Portage families here at the Portage Furniture Store, the Ayers family, that has grown a little bit since, he says high five. That's right. Since the last time we were here.
We sure have. Austin and I, proud third-generation owners, and now we're working on our fourth generation. We've seen generations of customers come through, and I think we take a lot of joy in seeing, hey, my parents bought from your dad, or bought from your uncles, or bought from your grandpa, and now Austin and I get to enjoy that ourselves.
How much fun is it on the days you come back into town and the three of you are together?
It's very special. Like I said, the longevity from my dad and uncle started in 1940 to now. Very special.
We're very, very proud to showcase predominantly American-made brands and companies that we've worked with for a very long time. We have a number of great lines, including Serta Mattresses, Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, and England.
And not everyone has the Ayers last name, but everybody here, I know you guys consider family.
Yeah, we really have some wonderful people here, including, two salespeople, Rosie and Punky, who have been here with us from the very beginning, and we're really thankful for them.
Yeah, they really make you guys, they're the ones who make you all look good.
Yeah, they are.
No doubt.
And we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, well, he said it. Right? What are some of the biggest things that sets you guys apart?
The free delivery. Yeah.
They still got it. I was wondering.
We do.
Glad to hear it.
And on top of a first-class free delivery service, we're very proud of our huge selection of top-name brand furniture at guaranteed low prices.
Well, with the free delivery, we've got a lot of stops, but I'm glad you're helping me. From the Portage Furniture Store, I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison. He's excited.
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Let's kick Ken's ache and burn into gear.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Those drops will probably pass right by me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief. Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Be proactive about managing your symptoms by talking to your doctor about twice daily Xiidra like I did.
I prefer you didn't.
Xiidra, not today, dry eye.
You're watching News 3 Now at 4. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Welcome back. Now, taking a peek at some of our latest traffic that we currently are dealing with. In Madison, things are looking pretty good to go. Still your normal slowdowns that we normally see here at this time on the Beltline. But up north, this is what I want to talk about. Right around DeForest, it does look like the fire has actually been reported on I-39-90, and that's southbound near DeForest. As of right now, the right lane is blocked. Traffic still moving, but it is slowing down. And even if you notice here, even up to the north, although this is the southbound, we're seeing slowdowns on both sides of where this fire is currently at right now. And again, that's right around DeForest, and we'll keep you updated with all the latest.
Okay, Austin, thank you. Music, dance, and stories with a personal touch.
Well, that's how you would describe A Woman Is, a production staged at the Brink Lounge in a couple of weeks.
Today, Michael Bruno goes backstage with the starring performer who shares 3 generations worth of her personal stories.
It's about me and my mother. So my mother was pretty fabulous. So that's sort of a prerequisite. It was Donna Peckett, one of my producers, who kind of had this idea. I was telling stories about my mother, and she said, "Oh, this needs to be a show." So my mother was an actor in the 50s and 60s in Canada. She was always a larger-than-life character as an actor. Growing up as her daughter, so I have 2 other sisters, so there are 3 girls, but I was the one who was most like her and the one who was most going to follow in her footsteps. And so that just, got to be a little complicated. And some of the things that we explore in the show. I tell stories about my childhood and realize that I did not have a normal childhood, but they're still fun stories to tell. This was a journey I wanted to take. It's really been an incredible experience for me. I've learned so much about myself, in doing this. You are never too old to do new things. I had to learn how to pole dance for Rock of Ages. And it's something my youngest says, you can teach an old dog new tricks, because my mom learned pole dancing.
And now, also following in your footsteps, you also have 2 brilliant little people in your life. And tell me a little bit about that.
This becomes the 3 generations piece. So my children are both performers, and I talk a little bit about what that's like. I mean, sometimes it's as mundane as taking your kid to Walgreens to buy false eyelashes, right? And other times it's running lines of Shakespeare for hours at a time, because my youngest does, both of them have done plays with young Shakespeare players. But my older daughter, Poppy Smallman, is our stage manager for the show as well. So she's not only a performer, but a stage manager.
If people watching don't know much about what a cabaret show is like, or they're not familiar with you and your work, what will they see and experience when they come down to see your show?
I sing songs and I dance a little and I tell stories, and I think the relationships that I'm talking about are universal ones. Digging into the mother-daughter relationship is something that we can, or parent-child relationship is something that we can all identify with. But more than that, the backstage stories are kind of fun because it's an inside look at a world that we're not all necessarily privy to unless we live in that world. My mother did summer stock when I was 7 years old, and we lived in actors' housing and what that was like. And so these are things that you wouldn't know about necessarily, but they're kind of fun and kooky, and all sorts of crazy things ensue.
And Michael joins us now. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Hey there.
Wow, talk about multi-talented. Kiki really does it all.
Oh, let's have a Kiki for sure. She's amazing. I've had the opportunity to work with her several times, and she really is a triple threat. She's really wonderful.
What I really like about the idea of this show, it's easy for us to view our parents in one way, but our mothers, they have stories, they're people, they've done all these things. So I love the concept of a woman is, and the sentence never ends. Do you think that that's an important takeaway from this?
Oh, absolutely. And I love the way it like all comes around because, she grew up with her mother being, in the theater and being, having a reputation and being famous. And now her daughters are following in her footsteps. So it's really fascinating to see how the circle of life goes on and how it's all keeping within this incredibly talented family.
Wow. Is she based in Madison, by the way?
She is now. Yes, she is based in Madison now, yes.
Oh, how lucky are we? Now,
love it.
A Woman Is premieres Thursday, October 7th at the Brink Lounge. So it's not this weekend, just so everybody knows that, on East Wash, with additional performances that Saturday and Sunday. Tickets are $22 and can be purchased online at brownpapertickets.com. Attendees are required to show proof of vaccination and to wear masks during the performance. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. It's Friday! Austin, get over here. What are you doing? There's Jim. Hi, Jim. There he is.
Should we do it all again?
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
You too.
All right, see you next week, and we'll be right back.
Welcome.
Discover what's in store at Habitat Restore Dane County. You'll find something new every time you visit to keep your project on budget with low price and high quality home supplies. For one-of-a-kind items, shop Habitat Restore Dane County today.
People were afraid I was contagious. I felt gross.
It was kind of a shock after I started Cosentyx. 4 years clear.
Real people with psoriasis look and feel better with Cosentyx. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections, some serious, and the lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Tell your doctor if your Crohn's disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Learn more at Cosentyx.com.
You deserve 5-star quality, 5-star value, and 5-star customer service. Because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans. You're the reason why Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, with 2021 plans starting as low as $0 per month, with coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. Learn more by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today. And because we're a 5-star plan, you can enroll right now. In addition to offering 5-star quality, Quartz has put together an all-star team of high-quality providers, featuring UW Health. It's no wonder that 99% of our members stay with Quartz. Switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call or go online to request your free planning guide from Quartz, or enroll today.
Tonight at 5, we're looking for answers as to why a Madison building is still closed.
Well, coming up, you're going to hear from the owner of Paisans and given an update from him on why his building remains closed 2 weeks after they were given an evacuation order by the city.
Join News 3 now for this year's Komen South Central Wisconsin virtual More Than Pink Walk. Visit Komen.org to register and raise funds, then walk where you are. And bring us closer to a world without breast cancer.
And welcome back. One final look here at our Doppler track. It is going to show those showers trying to squeak their way through, and that's going to be our shower chance. After these move along, then we are going to see nothing but sunshine here in the extended forecast. And this 10-day forecast starting tomorrow just shows literally nothing but sunshine here. Just a few clouds here and there. Temperatures trending a little on the warmer side of things. Now looking to see the mid to upper 70s and possibly some low 80s.
Thank you, Austin. And on the next Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor joins us to talk about a fall prevention event. Only leaves should fall. And Will Loper tells us what to watch and what to miss on the Loper Report. That's when we return on Monday. We'll be right back.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $42.62 on select models.
What can I do with less asthma? With Dupixent, I can do more yard work, teamwork, long walks.
Hi, Tim. Game on!
That That's how you do more with Dupixent, which helps prevent asthma attacks. Dupixent's not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that can improve lung function or better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. It can reduce or even eliminate oral steroids. And here's something important. Dupixent can cause serious allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away if you have rash, shortness of breath, chest pain, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection, and don't change or stop your asthma treatments, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Hey, just ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Hey, you guys, pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention.
We have an important announcement.
Cue the graphic.
Did we forget the graphics?
Uh-oh.
The kitty has the graphics.
Leave it to the cat to mess up.
I got it.
Announcing Dane County Humane Society's Bark and Wine.
Join us and lots of other critters on Saturday, October 16th.
Make your reservations today at giveshelter.org.
Bitte komm, Allah.
I'm just there for the idea. Can I say that?
Give me that back. Gimme.
Cut.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who've honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of basic or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who've honorably served and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
Well, our news hounds, Louie and Oliver, are enjoying the week off with their dad, Mark.
But before Mark left, they filed this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, an exciting birth announcement.
Crikey! A major discovery in Cambodia.
And whatever you do, don't flush.
But first, it's a panda baby boom. The youngest panda cub was born this week at the Panda Conservation and Research Center in southwest China. The little one joins 24 others that have been born since the start of the year, including 9 pairs of twins. The happy news will help ensure a flourishing giant panda population in China.
Wildlife researchers in Cambodia say they have found 8 hatchlings from one of the world's rarest crocodile species. A team came across the baby Siamese crocs in a river in a wildlife sanctuary in a protected area east of Cambodia earlier this month. The species was once widespread in Southeast Asia, but is now listed as critically endangered. It's believed only about 400 Siamese crocodiles remain in the wild, with most of them in Cambodia. So this discovery is very big news.
The Cynthiana Harrison Public Library is full of books on horses. But this week, the real deal trotted right up. Tammy Reagan, who owns Hank the Horse, brought him to the library to help encourage kids to read. The kids had a chance to read to Hank and 11 other rescue horses. And to encourage kids to get a library card, Hank got one of his very own. So, of course, he had to check out his own book. Hank picked Dr. Seuss, inspiring a library of children to do the same.
And finally, it just keeps happening. Unwelcome creatures in the toilet greeting unsuspecting people when they're the most vulnerable. Michelle Bennett got the shock of a life when she got up at 5 a.m. and found a spiny-tailed iguana hanging out in her toilet. She called trapper Harold Rondon from Iguana Lifestyles, who used what he calls the stick trick to get the iguana to crawl right out. Rondon believes the iguanas get in through vent tubes on the roof, and they like to settle in the most popular seat in the house. Lucky for this guy, Michelle saw him just in time.
And that's this week's edition of the News Hounds Now Update.
And that's one good thing about living in Wisconsin. We don't have to worry about spiny-tailed iguanas.
Yeah, no thank you. I'll take the winter.
Thanks for your help this week, Brady. I appreciate it so much. That'll do it at 4. Mark is back on Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.